You know what I'm saying? I like when people tune into who I am because I like when people tune into who I am because I am more than my transition. I'm way more than my transition. I am an uncle. I am a son. I am a barber. I am an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a music artist. I dance. I'm a videographer. I'm a hustler. I'm everything. And then I'm trans. So happen to be trans while doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? So when people can look and see, oh, he's out here doing everything like everybody else. He's living his life like a normal ass dude. Like, this shit crazy to me too though, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. It's like 6 years ago, I ain't think I was gonna be right here. I honestly didn't think I was gonna be right here. And we got like other shit going on, like depression and all these other things. It's not easy to deal with mood swings with the testosterone. And when I tell y'all I'm fucking grateful to be here today, I'm grateful. Cause it ain't easy. The mindset that may drown you and shit like that is not easy. That's why a support system is very, very, very important. Support is very important in this shit. And it's like, if you have anybody that's transitioning and shit like that, just try to hear them out. Try to understand them as much as possible. Support them. Love them. You know what I'm saying? You may not understand or you may not agree with it, but at the end of the day, like, say if I was to be like, you know what? One day, I don't want to do this. I want to detransition. Everybody around me, my support system will back me the fuck up. That support. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody agreed with it. But at the end of the day, if I was to say I want to detransition, they're going to support me. Why? Because I've always been real this whole entire time. Kept it open, honest, transparent, everything. I'm not going to detransition, y'all. I was just using that as an example. Some people out there do detransition because that was the wrong decision. Or they don't have enough. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You stay amazing. But it takes a lot to really have that mindset. You got to think about that shit way before you make that first step. And this is not, I repeat, this is not something that like you dropping a fucking song. Oh, just do it, just drop it. What are you waiting for? Transitioning is not like that. And never ever treat it like that. Never jump into a transition. Ever. I don't give a fuck how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, me going through this for 6 years, like, it's a rocky fucking road. Rocky as fuck. And I keep this smile on my face and a positive attitude for y'all, so y'all will be inspired to be, you know what? Maybe it's not as hard for him or as hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I can smile through it too. At the end of the day, we all fucking human. What's going on, y'all? Thank you. I appreciate it. Made 6 years today. I had so much shit going on. I didn't even really get to even focus on myself today. But I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Well, it's Wednesday. You know what? I'm not doing shit tomorrow. I'm not doing a motherfucking thing tomorrow. I'm gonna rest. I should do that shit today. I'm gonna rest today. And just really, I'll probably end up crying tomorrow. I want to cry right now, but I'm not gonna do that shit. And I am emotional. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm an emotional person. I used to cry to my mom, asking her like, why am I so emotional? Like, why am I sensitive as fuck? It's not just female emotions. That, like, I did have those back whenever, but it was just on. So my mom said, learn to love that about yourself, because not everybody can be. Hope you get to this ball. Thank you. I just be asking for donations and shit like that, just in case I, need a little spot on it and shit like that. I've been taking care of a whole bunch of shit, but, This would probably be the first time I really asked for anything. But I don't know, y'all. Sorry. I forgot where I was whenever I was before I read your comment. What was I saying, y'all? Help me out. I know I was talking about before you transition, you gotta think about this shit. Think of everything. Anything and everything that you can. When I get to New York, yo, I've been needing to go to New York. New York and Atlanta. Them two people been asking for me out there. And I miss New York, I ain't gonna lie. I miss being out in New York. That shit. New York was the first place that I really just like. I'm not gonna say like met other trans people, because I met other trans people here for the Black Trans Advocacy Conference, BTAC. That was the first time I met any other trans person. I was like, so all of them are like us? Oh shit! A whole bunch of us motherfuckers, a whole room, fucking ballroom full of us motherfuckers. I'm like, he don't look trans. He's trans? Damn, shit's trans. Like, it was like that. Like, I'm in a room being trans with all these trans people being like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it was a different experience for me and shit like that. I might go this year. I might not. But New York was like the first place where like I was out in like the scenery and shit like that with all the other, you know, trans people and shit doing everything else. You're emotionally in tune. Yeah. I'm definitely emotionally in tune. I try to cry. Not try, but I cry at least 3 times a week. Excuse me. That's to release certain emotions. I will set a whole fucking mood just so I can cry and just think and do all of that shit. And I'm okay with that, because if I don't cry, like, I'll get angry and I'll start taking it out on people around me, or, you know, just shut people out and shit like that. So if I just cry and I just shake that shit off, smoke me a blunt, I'm good. And sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes I need a motherfucking hug, shit. Real shit. Sometimes a nigga need a motherfucking hug. And it come down to that shit, because you never know where somebody's mental is. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in men. And I'm going on a whole nother fucking thing right now. I'm talking about my transition, but this does tie into it. But men, like, let them fucking cry to you. Let them fucking cry to you. Let them feel open enough to fucking cry to you. Like, sit down with your dude and be like, baby, is there anything bothering you? Anything. Yeah, I'm still single. I've been single for 6 years. Ever since my transition started. I'll send you the letter received in your DM. Alright, I'm gonna go to my DM after this. But I got ADHD, y'all. I be forgetting what the fuck I be talking about. I know what I'm talking about, but where I left off before I be reading the comments and stuff like that. Yo, what's up? Oh, what up? I just seen who it is. Yo, the fine ass. Anyway. And yes, I'm bisexual. I don't give a fuck. That's another thing, too. In my transition, I've become a lot more open. A lot more open. I've always been an open person, but when you're open and you're definitely honest with yourself, it's god damn, you just feel free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like guys until 28. I've always dated females, all that shit. This nigga down here fine ass. And he's sweet. He's a sweet fucking dude. Like, I was going through it with this dude that I was talking to for a year. That nigga fucked me over. And this dude wasn't trying to fuck on me or nothing. He was just talking to me and, you know, just being there. You know what I'm saying? So, I fuck with him. And he looked good, so. Yeah. So, me being in this transition and being a lot more open and honest with myself allows me to be able to date and have fun and do all these other things without worrying about what other people think. Like, I never held a guy's hand in public before, but if I do one day, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm not gonna give a fuck. That's where I am right now in my transition. I'm at the I don't give a fuck about what anybody says or think about me, unless it's positive. That's it. And the people out there trying to tear you down in any type of way, I know what's going on in the trans community right now, and I don't. Hold on, I'm gonna answer that in a second. I don't surround myself with a lot of that, and a lot of people will bash me for that because they'll say, "Oh, you got a platform and you're not doing anything for the trans community and this and that and this and that." I got a lot of other shit going on. We got a lot of people out there talking for the trans community, and I got my things that I got my opinions on, and it's not the trans popular opinion, and I'm okay with that. But I got other videos on my YouTube channel about that. Y'all can go check it out. But certain things in the trans community, I see what's going on. And it's like, right now, it's not affecting me personally, but I know it's affecting other people. But at the end of the day, it may sound selfish in a certain type of way, but whenever I had shit going on, I had monkeypox, I had a seizure, I lost my job when I was in the hospital. I asked the whole community. I asked every fucking body for help. I asked everybody for help. Nobody shared my what the fuck, GoFundMe. I barely even know how to fucking set that shit up. No one shared my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all these motherfuckers that got these platforms talking to trans and this and that and this and that, nobody helped me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like this is a spiteful thing, but it's like, at the end of the day, if they have that mindset of, oh, that's not me, so I'm not worried about it, then that's how I'm gonna think. I'm not worried about that right now, because in my life, what's going on right here is way more important than what the fuck those other trans people got going on. Yes, they're taking the trans rights away from the kids. Well, good, fuck that shit. What the fuck is you giving it to the kids for anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mindset of a whole bunch of shit that they're not gonna fucking appreciate me saying. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my mindset and a lot of this shit is not like everybody else's. So what the fuck they got going on and what they talking about and all this other shit, it really doesn't have anything to do with me. They're not in my inbox doing that shit. I don't have no hatred on my page. Y'all go on my page, y'all don't see no type of hate on my page, and I don't leave no room for that. I don't leave room for that. I'm very open, honest, transparent. You know what I'm saying? I answer anything y'all want, and it's not just because I don't want hate. It's just because that's who I am. And if that negative shit out there is not affecting me personally, I can't let it affect me through other people.